Joe Rogan and Elon Musk just dropped names that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about Hollywood. Yeah, we're talking fresh faces connected to Diddy, not the same recycled list you've seen everywhere else. These two went full detective mode, calling out celebrities who stayed silent while knowing exactly what was happening behind closed doors. And trust me, the last name they mentioned will have you rewinding this video twice. So let's kick this off with J-Lo, because Elon Musk went absolutely nuclear on her hypocrisy. You know how she was all over social media warning people about Trump? Well, Musk had one simple question that shut down her entire activist persona. How many people did she warn against Diddy? Think about it. Jennifer Lopez dated this man for years. She was front row to his entire operation, yet suddenly she's the voice of moral authority when it comes to politics. Musk called it exactly what it is: selective outrage. You'll speak up against a politician but stay dead silent about someone you personally knew was problematic?
Was like his ex-girlfriend. and it's like now deciding she's like warning people against Trump. I'm like, well, wait a second. So how many people did she warn against Diddy?
Right.
Oh, 0. Okay.
Right.
Well, maybe we shouldn't trust her opinion.
You know?
Sounds rough, man.
Well, it's just amazing how many people on the Diddy party list that are supporting Kamala. Too.
Yeah, seriously. It's like insane.
Publicly, openly, like all in.
Yes. It's like...
Now, J-Lo was Diddy's boob with Jamie Foxx. Well, his story is pretty much the opposite. Now, this is where things get really wild. Joe Rogan clip went viral discussing Jamie Foxx potentially being poisoned by Diddy. Yeah, you heard that right. Poisoned.
Jamie Foxx just recently said that P. Diddy poisoned him.
What?
And that's why he got that stroke.
I've heard that.
See if we can find that. Jamie Foxx addresses whether Diddy was responsible for his 2023 hospitalization while filming Netflix special. Holy look at this. Big homie CC, a celebrity security guard, claimed in an interview with Cam Capone News last week that Foxx was poisoned by Diddy. I know Combs poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. Jamie Foxx reported this man to the FBI because of this, he claimed.
But here's where it gets even crazier. Jamie Foxx basically confirmed the internet theories during his Netflix special. He straight up said, the internet is saying Puffy tried to eliminate him. But the really shocking part, Jamie admitted he left Diddy's parties early because something felt off. His exact words, "Hell nah, I left these parties early cause I suspected something was not right with the Diddy party."
The internet said that Puffy tried to kill me. That's what the internet was saying. I know what you're thinking, Diddy. Hell no, nigga, I left them parties early. I was out by 9 because something don't look right. It's slippery in here.
Even Joe Rogan was visibly shocked hearing Jamie say this alive. You could see it in his face. This was someone who was actually there, confirming what we all suspected. Now, Joe Rogan and Elon Musk made a connection that most people missed. They pointed out how many celebrities connected to Diddy were pushing hard for Kamala Harris. Coincidence? These guys don't think so. When you start connecting the dots between Hollywood endorsements, personal relationships with Diddy, a pattern emerges. It's like these celebrities were operating from the same playbook, and now we're starting to understand why. Now, in a conversation with Tim Dillon, Joe Rogan asked about government involvement in the Diddy case. Tim's response, 1000% yes. According to his guest, every celebrity is caught in these alleged Diddy tapes, making it obvious why the government would want control over this case. Think about it. If you have compromising material on figures like Jay-Z and Beyonce, you basically have leverage over some of the most influential people in entertainment. Musk suggests Diddy has compromising information on powerful people, which might explain his protection for so long. Rogan's theory? Diddy built his entire empire by controlling people through their secrets. But here's the really disturbing part. Musk stated that people in the entertainment industry were aware of Diddy's alleged activities involving young people. His question that should haunt everyone: who's feeding him the kids? Now, remember those raids on Diddy's LA mansion? Joe Rogan suspects the government raided Diddy's house specifically to get their hands on those infamous tapes and tunnels. Why? So they could control big media figures like the Kardashians, Beyonce, and many other unexpected names. Now, LeBron James has been connected to Diddy discussions for years. He was caught multiple times praising how good Diddy's parties were. Remember his famous quote, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party"? Yeah, he actually said that.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
But here's where it gets controversial. There's alleged intimate audio that went viral on the internet. We're talking over 1 million plays. This audio is rumored to be between Diddy and LeBron James. You can listen for yourself, but remember, this hasn't been officially confirmed.
Take it. Okay. Do not run.
Take this with a grain of salt. It's alleged and unconfirmed, but the fact that it exists and went viral tells you everything about public perception. Ellen DeGeneres has been closely connected to Diddy for years. A resurfaced interview shows them talking about parties in what can only be described as cryptic code. Watch how they speak. It's like they're having a conversation only they understand.
Are you going to try to be early?
Yes, I'm trying to be early.
Are you going to be early for my party?
Yes, I am. No.
No.
You know I have to arrive fashionably late.
All right. Not too late, though.
Not too late?
Not too late, please.
What time would you like me there?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But not too late, because, you know, once you get there, the party really starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I promise you I'm not going to let you down on this big one.
All right,
For
good.
real.
Good.
Your shoes, your feet are going to have blisters. You're going to be dancing so hard.
I can't wait.
Sky News pundits are now urging Trump to release the Diddy files and suggesting that Ellen DeGeneres may have left the United States due to her connections with Sean Combs.
They're losing their minds.
She sounded so sincere, didn't she?
Very sincere.
Virtually choke on her words. But the best one for me is Ellen DeGeneres, who is, by the way, a very nasty person. I've had dealings with her in Australia.
Bit of
Could I tell you some stories about that cow? But anyway, good riddance to her. But, she was quite friendly with that P. Diddy bloke, wasn't she?
Well, this is why I say release the Diddy files.
Yeah.
Release the Diddy files. Come on, Donald Trump. We want to know whose name.
So maybe she's hightailing out of there before all that is thrown at her as well. But what a bunch of hypocrites.
Leonardo DiCaprio has been linked to Diddy's parties due to a resurfaced 1998 photo from one of Diddy's white parties. However, sources close to DiCaprio state he's had no association with Diddy for years, and that he has absolutely nothing to do with any of this. The source clarified that DiCaprio attended a few of Diddy's big house parties in the early 2000s, which were common for many celebrities at the time. They emphasized these were not the alleged freak-offs mentioned in Diddy's current charges. While Diddy once called DiCaprio the #1 person on his invitation list in 1998, and they were last publicly photographed together at the 2004 Democratic National Convention, DiCaprio was reportedly seen at Diddy's 50th birthday celebration in 2019. Terrence Howard made one of the most disturbing claims yet. He stated that men who went to Diddy's parties gave up their manhood to him. According to Howard, this means your favorite celebrities, LeBron James, Usher, Leonardo DiCaprio, were complicit in whatever was happening. His conclusion? We should never trust a word they say again.
When you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Got punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone.
So these were some of the celebrities that Joe Rogan and Elon Musk connected to Diddy. The trial is still ongoing, and we might hear some new names we might never expect. What's really disturbing is how these same people position themselves as moral authorities, telling you how to vote and what to believe, while covering up or participating in alleged criminal behavior. Subscribe because I'll be covering any new names that come out as this trial continues. This story is far from over, and something tells me the biggest revelations are still coming.